Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld. This is basically right after the events that happened yesterday. So we have this quest completed. If we look at history, messages, quest completed, 9th of September. It is the 9th of September. And I was like, what could this change mean in our visibility? How bad could that be? Well, we'll take a look in a second. Let's have Asha come up here and bring up the screen. Ooh, we got a new recruit, Ryan. I also increased my interface size in settings so that hopefully this is a bit more visible. Got a little feedback about how sometimes it's hard to like read the names or jobs up here. So we'll try and do better with that. I'll have to get used to it. So if I like am fumbling around the interface more than usual, like you guys know when I try and hit the buttons down here, I'm always hitting the wrong one. So maybe I won't have to get used to it. Excuse me. So it looks like maybe we're about a third of the way through these plots. Our visibility is Divine Inferno. Current visibility is 100. If we look at the Steam Workshop, we can take a look at the different visibility settings. So let's do that real quick. Game browser, pop that guy up. So hidden, like things are fine. Whispers, there's patrols between 5 and 10 troopers arriving in a shuttle as an Imperial response. Whisper or hidden, there is no patrol. Imperial response strike force between 5 and 10 Janissaries arriving in a shuttle when we're at rumors. News, there's Stellic guards, and 81 to 99 is public enemy. So airstrikes target your colonists on quest locations every 5 seconds. So we jumped, I think, from like news past public enemy into Divine Inferno, which is 100. And this is, the Empire has initiated a Divine Inferno. Actually, let me zoom in on that for you guys. Okay. There we go. Divine Inferno protocol on your location. May you find solace in the cleansing flame. You have 30 days before the Empire moves all required orbital slicer beam satellites into position. Unless you manage to bring your visibility back down to hidden in time, your colony will be glassed by numerous pillars of fire, which is extreme and terrifying. And I don't know how we recover from this, but we will see if we can recover from this. So when it comes to quests, available quest-wise, we have, I think, just one quest that lowers our visibility. This guy, by 15. Obviously, that doesn't get us down to hidden. That gets us back to public enemy. And so if we did this quest, though, I think we're getting airstrikes on us every, like, 5 seconds. And then we don't have any critical intel for any of these quests. And only... 2 of them get us decreases, but not enough to get to hidden. So I think lore-wise, like we invited Imperials to our base. Their bodies are still like slowly dying outside our base. It makes sense that we are no longer hidden. It makes sense that we're like a big target. So I'm wondering mechanically if this base is basically just like on burn notice, right? We have 30 days. So that will be early, or it'll be like the 9th of April, May, that 8th or 9th of April, May, that this base is like gonna get glassed. So I'm wondering, do we set up like a backup location? And potentially is that backup location on burn notice as well? Like, is it our whole faction that's going to get glassed, or is it just this guy? I don't think we like abandon the space, like mechanically, like on the world map, like abandon. I think we find a new location somewhere, start setting up kind of like our like little alpha site or a beta site or whatever we want to call it. Start moving some resources there, start moving like our more civilian population there, like our children, You know, I would consider it like Lysandra is a rebel, but like she was recruited into the cause. Thelka was recruited in the cause. These guys, these deserters, I think it's time to like officially ditch the stormtrooper gear and get them into rebel gear. And we leave what we don't need here. We see if we remain safe at the Alpha site, and maybe as an extra precaution, maybe we are like out in the world caravanning, just like the whole colony on glassing day. You know, and then whatever is recoverable from this site, we will recover. You know, we'll deconstruct, we'll like caravan it over, all that stuff. But yeah, I think story-wise, it completely makes sense that, you know, we took out an Imperial outpost. We've been taking out their little supply depots and fueling stations and stuff, and we just invited an Imperial to our base. So obviously they know we're here. So I'm gonna take some time today to like look around, see if we can find another site that kind of makes sense. Like this felt very hidden, right? Like it's in this like little cluster of mountains. The map that we had, you know, we were able to kind of like build most of our base into the side of this mountain. So yeah, we'll find a new location. I'll put some plans down, and then we'll start bringing stuff over. You know, we just have the one ship right now, so we can't do too much like ferrying things across. We could build, like we could decommission some of our droids. We could build the large mech gestator. We have some logistics mechs. And those guys can do some caravanning. That's what I'm trying to say. Where do we stick this? Here? So maybe, do we move this here? Yeah, so let's move you here. Let's deconstruct you. We will move you here, and then we will move this guy up there and then stick this thing over here. Because yeah, we can always decommission mechs that we don't need and rebuild them as needed, right? We're really good on food right now. We can probably like cool it on the Agrahans. We probably really only need one clean sweeper. We'll keep C2AM because he like came with Asha basically, and then we'll keep the Gastromech and we'll keep Arson. We'll see if we keep the lifters, but the logistics mechs actually, they do lifting when we're not caravanning, so we might as well just like replace both of them with lifter mechs. So yeah, we'll do that. The other thing that I wanted to take a look at with Star Wars ships, you know, we had plans that we wanted to build Asha her Razor Crest. Where is that guy? Oh, there's like 2 versions? And we have enough. Oh, we just need steel, which, if we cool it on the Durasteel, oh yeah, like, and we can cool it on the Durasteel because we don't have to worry about that for this right now. I think we have plenty of steel around, right? So there's Durasteel, there's tons of steel. Let's make this just like a prison for now so that like people aren't mining while people are sleeping. And then those folks people sleeping in this barracks can just move up to this barracks, right? All these beds are free. Yeah, that's fine. We also have some bedrooms up here. I think, Thelka, you've been around. Why don't we just like give you a proper bedroom? Arlock, we'll give you a proper bedroom, and then the rest of these dudes can just like hang in the barracks. So we will do for prisoners for now. Actually, we'll do for slaves. That way we still put prisoners in here in case we grab any. And let's start moving these guys up here. Oh gosh, how do we want to do this? Maybe deconstruct some of these. Let's move you right there. Let's have you do the thing. How much steel did we need? 2250. How much steel do we have? Select all. Okay, we are like a third of the way there. And we can get the rest of the way there really quickly. Okay, so you guys we will just turn off. You guys we will just turn off. So they'll come flick these and then they'll move them when we're ready to move them, I guess. Like, we're not really going to be using this bedroom, but we can just deconstruct these things. Okay, I'll get to work hunting for our alpha site. Okay, did a little scouting on the map. We had a couple traders, orbital traders, so we managed to get Lysandra a cataphract helmet. So that's what they look like on Twi'leks. We're just setting her armor to her favorite color. We finished crafting our grenadier armor, so she's learning her armoring skills from Asha, and she's just kind of like come up with her own thing. Okay, we've changed from public enemy. So that means we've gone down one. That happens. I think we go down one every day. So potentially we go down 30 on our own, but that's still another 70 that we would need to reduce. That being said, I did find a location that we will go ahead and have Armella check out. We'll have her land on the map and just like we'll settle there so that we can start planning out our alpha site. Okay, so cross map. I figure this looks a little tucked away in the mountains here. It's not too far and it's close enough to the road that like we can start caravanning supplies there with logistics mechs once we have them built, and our targets are still pretty close, as well as kind of like this Sith Empire colony that is a personal target for Rad. So let's go ahead and we'll cross the map there. We have started moving things and mining things, and then we are slowly transitioning gear. So like we are getting into rebel outfits. Ryan has not had his job set up, so I'll work on that. And we have started decommissioning some of our mechanoids. So we'll have Asha take care of this clean sweeper like he's not even doing anything. That looks like it's going to recover us some metal as well. We haven't moved this guy. We'll do that, and then we'll start working on our logistics mechs, cargo pods. Food is not that critical, but we will bring in the steel slag to smelt down so that we can get the steel that we need. Okay, we have another orbital trader. I realized we have 2,000 gold. I have no idea where that all came from. Oh, you know what? We've been like passively mining it with our mineral miners, and then maybe we like mined a vein of it as well. Maybe raiders dropped gold. I have no idea. That just seems crazy. Since we're switching the stormtroopers out, they're dropping their bandoliers, so we're getting rid of those. And then we are just going to take all their plasteel, pure Beskar. Like, I think we have maybe 20 pure Beskar, so we're getting close to being able to make a pure Beskar piece. I think Asha would be interested in doing that for Arlok, since, she crafted that full set of Mandalorian armor for him. We are... What else are we grabbing? Beskar, plasteel, and then some of their durasteel as well. Like, I don't know if we need 2,000 silver right now, so we'll grab that. Sad that they don't have any steel, but, we're mining it pretty quickly, so we'll be there pretty soon. Realize that, like, Armella couldn't just, like, travel the world to that tile, so we're flying here, and then I'm going to see if we can fly there from there. Fly here from there, and settle. If not, we'll come back home. We'll do a caravan. Okay, so it seems like the aircraft will like only go to destinations. And wait, why can't I get it to... Okay, cross map. Will you go there? But you will go home. Okay. Yeah, I might swap this out for SRTS. Like, I think aircraft would be amazing if we were building a bunch of fighters and bringing them into combat, but we've mostly just been using them for caravanning. So we don't need like the kind of like fine in-map control that we get with the Arrow framework. We need something that we can take a lot of crap from our base and shuttle it over to another base. So maybe I'll make that switch tomorrow. Like tomorrow for me is Saturday, so you guys are seeing this on Saturday, but I'll have the day to kind of like play around, make adjustments, and see if we can, like, the SRTS mod should be all skinned. We might just have to do hokey things to swap out the craft that we've already built. Let's go ahead and land. Yeah, see, and we don't have to deal with that with SRTS as well. Okay, so yeah, we'll scout out the location tomorrow and we'll do base planning tomorrow. Right now we're just like getting prepped. We are building our mech gestator. I think we need we're building a soft scanner because I think we need the higher subcores for that. We are getting so lucky with traders right now. Armella, you are awake. Is there anything that we want from this bulk goods trader, like a ton of steel? They do have a ton of steel. That helps a lot. Like 400 gold is fine. Okay, and does that get us into a good place? 2200. Okay, cool. We'll be able to like build that guy tomorrow, basically. What else is going on quest-wise? Orbital space hack. Is that the last version of the Voss hologron? Yeah, it is. We'll save that for after our base gets demolished, because I don't know. Will the orbital targeter, will it cut through mountain? Like, I'm wondering how much actual destruction we'll have, because like it would be safe in here if it doesn't go through mountain. Like, some of this stuff will be safe. Like, regardless, the Imperials know where we're at, so we're gonna abandon this base no matter what. But I'm just wondering how much of it will be like salvageable afterwards. Let's go ahead and let's do the orbital hack. That way we can start searching for that next holocron as well. So let's go ahead and, is it nighttime? What time is it? It's 4 in the morning. We'll wait until they wake up and we'll accept it. Oh my gosh, the space drone is arriving right in our base. That is amazing. Wait, what? Oh crap, we need silver. Have we, whatever, we can figure silver out. Rad, get over here. And then everyone else, we will just like restrict to the valley. Schedule. And that's amazing. Like, I was hoping for in here, but like within our walls. That is super awesome. We'll be back when the raid shows up. That being said, like, Rad is, I think he's been like our primary researcher, so he might be able to get this knocked out before they even get a chance to like walk around and get into the valley. Okay, a rave is riding. Ooh, wow. The raid is arriving here in a minute. Looks like we're already starting to load this guy up. We do need silver. Have we like scanned for any silver? I don't think we have. Maybe we have. Exotic goods trader. That's an opportunity for us to get some silver. Like, we bought tons of Durasteel that we don't actually probably need. And we still have a bunch of gold, like, and we have gold that we have found. Okay, so pollution men, jump to location. Okay, they are spawning in the best possible location to kind of confront us. Brad, you're more than halfway through. So we hold this raid off and we're good. Let's grab everyone that has armor that I haven't told to go do something else. Let's get you guys into position 1. Armella, you're going to trade. Emin, I think we just like softcore scanned you, right? We'll start that again. Logistics mech. Perfect. Let's do 2 of those. Asha, how much bandwidth you have? She has enough bandwidth for probably 1. I think they take up 2. So we'll decommission some other mechs as needed. How many of you guys are there? There's just 9 of you. Two of you have grenades. And oh, they might be coming around to the door. Okay. So let's sell these and these. That gets us close to to what we need. I guess let's sell some more gold. And I think that's enough silver to build this guy, so we should be good. If they come to the door, I'm just gonna have like Rad smash them. So I think you guys are probably free to go. Rad, come out here. People are trying to interrupt your work, your very important work, to find the holocron that you are looking for. Let's buff you. And let's send you in. They are grenading us. So let's jump away. Let's force rage the dude with the grenade. Okay, let's jump onto the guy with the grenade. Let's jump away from the grenade, Brad. Okay, and then can you maybe kill skip this guy? Okay, you took some bruises. You have a burn scar. We have an architect eye potentially for you. Let's jump back here. Okay, they are fleeing. So let's have you do the same. We'll have you heal yourself and get back to hacking. And let's also, while we're paying attention, let's queue up that eye. Burn scar, right eye. Cool, and he should have no problem with this. Okay, and Rad is just about done here. There we go. Cool. Let's grab these. And he picked up a different shield belt, so we'll recolor that. Relic found. Okay, so tomorrow, Rad will grab his first holocron that he's been searching for. And we should have our logistics mech going, so we'll send out a caravan to kind of like start to settle here and to start planning our base. We are getting folks like switched over to Rebel Armor. I feel like Aaron, like, we're going to keep him in his like little Imperial Army outfit. I feel like that fits him. He is jealous. He's a teetotaler. He, for whatever reason, is dissatisfied with Empire and has joined us. But I think like this is like a big part of his identity. So we will keep that for him. Everyone else, just rebelling it out. And then Kendra here, we got like recolored. So her shield belts and her robotic rig are a little bit more green. I might play around with like recoloring with some of the other greens just so that it like fits in a little bit better. But I don't think it needs to be perfect. Anyhow, we will see how things go here the next few days, and we'll see if our plan manages to keep at least some of our colonists going so that we can continue to try and complete our mission. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Until next time, as always, have a good one. Bye.